Hello everyone, my name is Sammy Marsh, and today I will be talking about how social media changes our perspectives on life. Here are the notes that were used in the making of this video. Now, unless you've been living under a rock for the last 10, 20 or so years, you know how big of a thing social media is in our lives. I personally can't think of anybody that I know that has not used, heard of, or has social media. Smart Insights, last accessed on April 25th, 2024, states 62.3% of the world's population uses social media. The average daily use is 2 hours and 23 minutes. To me, that's a pretty considerable number. That's a large chunk of your life that is taken away every day by social media. When you think about it, the average human sleeps 8-9 hours a day, and what you have left is around 14-15, and you're going to take around 2 to 3 hours of that for social media? That's a pretty large number. Now, if you take a look at this chart to the left of me here, this will show you what people on average spend their time on social media using. The highest is one of the newest platforms, TikTok. Everybody loves TikTok. It's so easy to get caught, keep scrolling, watch a 7-second video, and just keep rolling after that. After that, we have YouTube, Twitter, Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, and even Reddit. Now, the smallest number on this chart here is 30 minutes, which is still a large chunk of your day being spent on social media. Now, with the amount of time that we're spending on social media, it can't all be good, and of course it's not. There are downsides to social media as well. The effect I will be discussing with everyone today is how social media changes our perspective on life for the negative. The Gazelle, last accessed on April 25th, 2024, states that the overuse of these platforms can cause struggles like stress, body image issues, constant comparisons with others, and fear of missing out. Now, I think that is pretty much the perfect statement to sum up how I feel about social media. I often deal with the exact same effects. I spend a lot of time working on my personal vehicles, try and make them better. I really want them to look amazing, stand out, and when I see cars that resemble perfection day in and day out, I feel like no matter what I do, I won't have a car that looks that nice, or I feel as though might not have a house that looks like these people have. Because I am not a famous influencer, I'm often jealous of the lifestyle people are living. I feel like I'm missing out. I feel like I'm not living life to the fullest, but in reality, that's not the full picture. You never see the full picture. It's just a pretty display of what people want you to see about their lives. Another huge issue with this that was stated is the body image issues. This is a huge problem. We see people on our phones all day that have perfect bodies, not a percent of fat on them, and we can't help to feel bad about ourselves, myself included. I see these people all day long, and I'm just always jealous. I want to work harder, and that can be a good thing, but sometimes it's just not achievable. Sometimes these people have plastic surgery, a million other things. We don't know what's going on behind the pictures because they are not showing us that. Because of all these feelings, I always feel like I'm behind in life. I'm not doing as good as others, but in reality, I'm doing pretty good. I just turned 20 years old. I moved out from my parents' house. I have a full-time job. I'm working my career. I'm doing everything I've always wanted to do and more. I have 3 cars. I have plenty of hobbies, friends. I have plenty of things to do, yet because of social media, I feel like I haven't achieved all that much. The Gazelle also states that we start believing that these pictures and videos are real, when subconsciously we all know they are edited or only represent one small part of reality. Now that quote ties into exactly what I was talking about. We never see the real side. We never see what goes on behind the picture. We never see what people have to do. A lot of times these people could be starving themselves to get to the way they look. They could be using Botox or steroids or other not okay forms of achieving what they want. They could be doing really incorrect things, breaking the laws, or using people to get their ways. We don't know what is going on behind the picture yet. All we see is the perfection, the beautiful lives, the beautiful picture perfect families. That's all we really get to see. So what can we do to make sure that social media doesn't change our perspectives on life? Well, I like to think that the answer is pretty simple and the easiest solution out there, and that would be to limit your screen time as absolutely much as physically possible. Now, I understand that it's the modern age, this is a part of our lives. A lot of us, myself included, we grew up with social media, and it's unfortunately almost a need. With that being said, there are still plenty of things we can do to at least limit our screen time, and just that alone would be a massive, massive help. Personally, I like to keep myself distracted as much as possible. I have plenty of hobbies. I like to work on my cars. I keep fish. I like doing other things like cooking. Believe it or not, I like cleaning. There's a lot of different things you can do to keep yourself busy. The Gazelle talks about a practice called out of sight, out of mind. Remove the apps from your main screen. By having to work more to access the platform, one would think twice before going through the trouble of opening it, leaving access for when there is a pressing need. Now, basically what they're saying is don't have these social media apps right on your home screen. If we see them out there right in front of us, we're going to be, more likely to click it. It's right there. It's easy. But when we take those away, maybe it'll slip my mind or slip anybody's mind, and we can do other things with our phone, like simply text or whatever we got on there to do in the first place. It's also a good rule of thumb that when you're going to bed, to not keep your phone close to you. When you're having trouble falling asleep, what are you most likely to do? Grab your phone, I'll just hop on the internet for a little bit, but that's never really the case, is it? You always get stuck scrolling through TikTok, scrolling through Reels, whatever it may be. So do yourself a favor and just place it maybe in the bathroom or downstairs in the kitchen, wherever you need, just to make sure that you're not going to grab that phone. Scripps, last accessed on April 25th, 2024, states you can take back control of your screen time by checking how much you are spending in front of the screen for something other than work or school, and replace any unnecessary usage with non-screen activities such as going out for a walk or a hike. I know that both Android and Apple offer built-in screen time management systems, so this is pretty easy. Personally, I know that Apple's is in your setting. You can go in there. It'll show you exactly what apps you're using, how much you're using them, how much time a day, and you can watch that, monitor that, and instead replace that for constructive activities. Like I said, that could be your hobbies, that could even be researching, learning, that could be many other more important things than just going on your phone and mindlessly scrolling through the internet. For the bettering of our lives, we need to reduce our screen time on our phones. It can lead to negative things such as a warped perspective on life. Instead of being jealous of the things that other people are doing, just go out, do those things, live your life, be what you want, be everything you're seeing on your phone. It is achievable. If you just worry about it, keep watching, keep being jealous of what other people are doing on your phone, it's not going to happen. But if you go out and do, there's a real shot you are going to live your dream life. You wouldn't want to waste what little time we have here on this world. So make the best of the time that you have. Thank you everyone so much for listening to what I had to present to you guys today. I hope you're able to take something away from it and are able to make that change in your life.